I've had some confrontations with Jim Harbaugh over the years, but other than me versus Harbaugh, what are the most important matchups for this Ohio State-Michigan game? Doug, Nathan, Steven, what do you got? What are you going to be really looking at on Saturday when the Buckeyes go to Ann Arbor?
I'm going to be looking at Pete Werner versus Nick Eubanks. Last week, he played well against an All-American tight end at Penn State. They used him 6 times, 35 yards. Halfley said that was a solid day for him because a lot of catches, but not a lot of yards, so it's not a lot of impact there. Michigan doesn't use their tight end nearly as much as Penn State does, but they still use him a lot. And so we're going to have to they're going to depend on Pete Werner again. Maybe they single him out a little bit, and he's going to have to be on one-on-one situations and make plays. And so I'm going to look at that linebacker bullet, whatever they're calling it, versus Nick Eubanks.
You know, we don't even talk about the bullet anymore. The bullet was the most overplayed storyline of the year. He's just a linebacker. He's just a regular linebacker with a nice, thick neck. Nathan, what's your matchup? I thought his neck looked strong today. Pete's neck, that is.
With some other big neck guys, I'm going to go with the offensive line. And I don't think the names don't really even matter as far as this offensive line going up against Michigan's defensive front. I mean, you've looked ahead and seen what the weather could be like on Saturday. But beyond that, Ohio State still has not gone on the road against a team as good as Michigan that is playing maybe at the height of its season. I think Michigan is playing its best football of the season right now. I don't even know if you would necessarily say that about Penn State or Wisconsin or some of the other good teams that Ohio State's been able to play at home. So the challenge is significant on Saturday, and the way you win that challenge is by being physical up front, moving the ball when you have to on the ground, and protecting your quarterback, which is still the most crucial thing for Ohio State, not only winning any game, but completing what it wants to complete this season. So I think it comes down to Thayer Munford at left tackle. It comes down to the younger guys in the middle, Josh Myers, Wyatt Davis. They've got to play some of their best games. This is a challenge that some of these guys have not necessarily lived through yet in their Ohio State careers as far as being the frontline guys, getting it done on the offensive line. This is their chance to kind of, make their statement on Saturday.
Let's keep this in mind. As well as Michigan is playing lately, they probably are even better than they're playing, right? It's taken them a while to sort of figure this out. And if they make a catch in the end zone against Penn State and go to overtime, they very easily could be a one-loss team right now. They could be like number 6 in the country instead of number 10. And this game could be for the Big Ten East title and a playoff spot. We are on the edge of that being the case. It's not the case, but let's not underestimate Michigan. I think Michigan puts 4 receivers out there, not all at the same time, but they have 4 dudes who can play. Tariq Black, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Ronnie Bell, and Nico Collins. I think they're going to try to throw at Damon Arnett at times. We know Jeff Okudah's good. We know Shaun Wade's good in the slot. It's just like, where's the guy who's maybe – Damon Arnett's good. I don't think he's as good as the other 2 guys. They have physical receivers who can go up and get it. You're not going to be able to double cover everybody. Jordan Fuller's a single deep safety. I think they're going to do some stuff in the middle of the field, but I think they're going to isolate at times guys on sideline routes. And I think they're going to try – when they do that, I think they'll try to throw at Arnett. And I think they have 4 guys, whoever they're throwing to, whether it's Collins or Peoples-Jones or anybody else, who have a chance to go up and make some plays. That's what I would watch. It's not a slight against Damon Arnett. It's reminding everybody how good everybody else in the secondary is. And Michigan has to take a few of those shots. I don't think Michigan's going to go down the field a lot. I think if they score, it's going to be dinks and dunks in the middle of the field moving the ball. But they'll take some of those sideline shots. And can Damon Arnett in this secondary stop him? There's the M's. The M's aren't covered up. Nathan, Steven, Doug, coverage all week at cleveland.com/OSU. 14-day free trial on the text. That would take you through the Michigan game and the Big Ten Championship if you try it. $4 a month after that. Check it all out at cleveland.com.